Good evening, one and all. Hopefully we are live. A little bit of a last-minute juggle, but and a lot of you will be eating your tea, so I get that. I just want to make the new products live on the website. So while people are joining, hopefully we are live. Yeah, while people are joining, I'll be doing that. So play amongst yourselves. No one's on there yet that I can see, so we're okay. Bear with. Oh, it's 3 now. Bear with. Won't be a minute. Juggle, juggle, juggle. There is life. There you go. 1 or 2 of you. Good. Unshaved in a muddle. I just wanted to. It's the launch of the new products by Centenary. So I thought, well, they're going live at 7 o'clock. I'll come on and do it with folk. So if you don't mind, I'll just add the quantities into stock and put them on. The first one is the Virginia Flake Concentrate. Make that one available. This is very unprofessional, but we all know each other now, don't we? Right, that should now be in stock. And the next one is the Balkan Milestone. That's one I'm looking forward to. I've smelt that and it smells gorgeous. Available. Save. So that should now be in stock. And it's then just the Diplomats, the DLCs and the brushed. So the brushed first. Not that many of those actually, there's 10. So if you do fancy one, I'll be a little quick. 10 of those, save. And the DLC version, there'll be one less because I'm having one. Where are they? DLC, yep. Nearly finished, then I'll be with everybody. Save. Right, they should now be on the site, and then I'll say hello to everybody. I couldn't. Roberto he likes things done the way he likes things done, and he likes to do a launch, which is fair enough. I think, you know, if you've got a new product, you've got something new to release. He likes everyone to have them in stock and release them all at the same time, so all is fair, and I think that's a lovely way of doing it. So I abide by his rules. Right, let's have a look, see what we've got going on here. We've got John, Eden John. Good to see you, good to see you, good to see everybody. Daniel, normally I give Daniel plenty of notice that I'm going to go live. I think I told him about 30 seconds before I hit the live button. James, good evening to you. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever done a live on a Thursday before. This is the first time. It's normally Tuesday and later on, but so yeah, I have a shave on a Tuesday. Gary Tucker, good evening to you, Gary. Albert, evening, Albert. Usual suspects. Always nice to see. Always nice to see. Who else? Adrian, what's going on here then? See if the go. Yeah, that goes on there. What's going on here then? Yeah, so it's I'm not. Do you know what? I'm not even sure what I'm allowed to do anymore with YouTube. But I had another video taken down the other day, and it was, oh god, something, an artery product. So it shows how old it was. They haven't been in business for yonks. So we'll shut down that. So it's my laptop. That's what I usually use to put everything on with. So we'll put that on the floor. Now I've got a clear deck. So yeah, what was I saying? Can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, so I haven't done a Thursday before. It's always a Tuesday. But it's something a bit different, isn't it? I think the days of, someone else is broadcasting on such a night at such a time, I think they're all gone, because a lot of people are interlapping or even not broadcasting at all now. So, yeah, as I said, that was where I was getting not sure what I'm allowed to do. YouTube seemed to be leaving the lives alone, so I'll just do lives, and, I might do the odd build on a live stream. I think that will do. Am I coming through the right microphone? Because I can see some lines going on the camera, and that shouldn't be. Mike, let's have a look. Yeah, says I am. Oh, why has that gone up there now? There you go. That's gone. Live updates, go away. Right. Yeah, so all a bit of a mad dash, but I thought, well, why not just come live? If anyone's got any questions about any of the new products, they're pretty similar. They're just, different variants, so it probably isn't any. But I thought now's a chance. People can ask away, ask what they want, and I'll show you what they are in a minute. How many people we've got? We've got 20 people, so it's not bad, is it? Yeah, so Adrian said hello to Adrian. Mark Trigwell, good evening to you. Evening, gentlemen. Who else? Johan. Evening, Johan. Oh, nice picture of a plane. Is that yours, Johan? Do you fly? Yeah, evening to everyone in chat. Above the clouds, evening to you. How's Ian? Who else have we got? Anybody? Adrian, I've said. Adrian, oh, hear you fine. Brilliant. Yeah, that's good then. Sound and picture all good. 1080p again, very stable. Yeah, as you can see, I've moved. Anyone who didn't catch my live test, I haven't got the lighting right yet. I haven't got anything really set up in here. Moving houses has been a lot to do, but I've got my blinds up and the pictures sitting on a unit. Where are we? I'll lean this way behind me. Just an old chest that I had, but I will have it all nice in here. It's a dedicated room that I can have as my office, so that's nice. And there's plenty of room. If I didn't describe it before, well, I did. Yeah, I remember doing it. As you can see, there's a bit of depth now that, I'm not touching the wall. I'm way away from that wall over there. So whereas before I couldn't even get the chair. I was like this, all tucked in, but there you go. Pulled and by, evening to you. All good, thanks, Martin. Yourself? Yeah, I'm all right, Ian. I'm all right. As you can see, I was just saying that I've moved. We're all good. Yeah. Times they are changing. But in general, you know, the move was nice. Love it here. It's peaceful, quiet. Birds are singing. You know, it's lovely. So I have a little vape. I suppose I'll tell you what I'm vaping on. Well, guess what? I can't get used to this camera yet because I've got them all different. But I'm on the Diplomat RDL with a mouth to lung pin. That's how I like to vape it. And in there, I've got Red Virginia La Tabaccaria. So the new products, let's go through them. Let's talk about the juice first. Couple of nice sounding flavours. Black Virginia Flake. Let's go on the telly. On the table. Try that. There you go. So, Black Virginia Flake. Again, I've got to get used to this camera as well. Concentrate, and obviously the description speaks for itself. Haven't tried it yet. They only literally arrived yesterday, day before yesterday. And this is what I'm looking forward to trying probably the most. Balkan Milestone Centenary mods. Now that I've stream quality has been lowered. Ooh, get you. Don't know why. I had a little sniff of this one and it smells gorgeous. It really does. And one or two of you would be pleased to hear that Nathan has got a little package on its way and sent by Roberto, actually, not me. Well, I've sent it, but it's from Roberto. But that really does smell gorgeous. So that will be mixed up probably later tonight. So looking forward to that. Yeah. Sometimes an emoji says it all, doesn't it? Lovely. Yeah, Mark Triggle sounds lovely. That, yeah, it does. Murray, evening Murray Robertson. Yeah, Mark says ditto. Yeah, so indeed it does. Yeah, so I'm that Balkan. I think that's the one I'm most excited to try. I dropped this today. My mod got used to the camera in the other place. You know when you drop the mod and you think you sort of your inclination is to try and catch it as it slips like through your fingers like that. I don't know what it did. I just got hold of it and it slipped through. And I resisted the urge and I kind of just let it go and stuck my foot out in hope. And it did hit my foot, hit my boot. And I thought I'd got away with it, but I haven't. The glass didn't break. Our best part's got away with it. See if I can show you on the table, Cam. But it's horrible, isn't it, when you get that? I don't know if I'll focus in. Here we go. Can you see that little nick at the top? And I was like, no, as it hit the deck. But at least the mod didn't get broken. But it's have a little vape on that. So we can get to the main event in a minute. Iggy, pods are now amazing. Discuss. Go on then, Iggy, set us off. What would you like to talk about? Pods. Pods. Some of the pods are good. In fact, bear with. I'll be back. Sorry about that. In fact, I've been taking that to work. The Cyber GT. So you got your pod, sits in the top there. Because, shame I didn't use it today. See, I've got a pod with me. What was I using? That. I take them both. But if you're doing something, I don't know, if you're a builder, plasterer, plumber, whatever, I don't know why I'm picking those things. But if you're doing something that perhaps you think, oh, accidents can happen. I mean, 20 quid. So you haven't lost a lot, have you? And the flavour's good. It's the 1 ohm mesh pod, and it's good. Vapes well. And I fancied a bit of a change in there. I've got the pixie juice in there. The blackcurrant and pear? Yeah, blackcurrant and pear in there. So, yeah, now and again I'll have a pod, but I must admit, you vape them for so long, but I've always want to go back to an RTA. It's what I prefer. It's a bit like, this is my analogy, a pod is like going to a pub and asking for a Coke and they squirt it out of a dribbling machine. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if you want a proper Coke, it comes out of a glass bottle and then you drink your Coke. That's the RTA. There's the analogy for me anyway. Yes, you can drink it. Yes, you can vape it. Does it taste as good as an RTA on song? No, in my opinion. Hopefully, Iggy. That's discussed pods. Dremel polish. Dremel polish. Dremel polish. What's Dremel polish? Oh, I see. Dremel. Yeah. Well, I'm probably just put another top cap on it, Adrian. So I'm quite lucky I've got some spares. But yeah. Pods nowadays are so good. Take the G3 Lite and the Slim Go. Both amazing vapes. And so convenient. Well, I think I've discussed that. And I did sell the Slims, and I had quite a few returned because people got fed up with them leaking. So they're not all, yes, good and bad. But anyway, tonight is not about pods. Tonight is about diplomats and catching up with people. But I don't mean that in a funny way, Iggy. It's always nice to see you, and I hope you're well. So, shall we do the brushed version first? I'm not sure if I can show a box, so probably I won't. Let's have this one open. Back on the table. P. So, there's the brushed. It looks quite similar, I guess, to the polished stainless steel, but it is... Oops, so you can probably see if I can focus in all right. It's brushed. It's not quite as shiny, a bit more subtle. If brushed is your thing, there's your thing. 2 chimneys, glass, spare airflow pins. So, I mean, that's my dirty old tank, but you can see polished is quite a bit more polished. So that's that one. And the star of the show, the Diplomat DLC. I am a little confused. In the description these are like a limited edition. There's going to be 300 of them. But either that's changed or they've got the numbers wrong, because I've got one that wouldn't correspond to that. But I don't think they're going to be many's a plenty. Anyway, let's show you that. There you go. Obviously the Ultim glass you can swap out and have glass in there. But how stunning is that? And you can see on the bottom, whoops, if I can get that in there, there you go. That's number 292 of 300. So that would suggest there are 300. But if there are more, don't shoot the messenger, because I've got a number that shouldn't be on one of them. So that could have just been a mistake. But yeah, how stunning and gorgeous is that? So we'll, and I think this one will be mine. Usual deck, RDL deck. There we are. There's actually a line on that one, isn't there? Where could I see it? I saw it in there, unless it was just the light. Oh, it's the light. Yes, the light. I thought, what's that line on there? It's just the light. You can see it moving. And the chimney, and as before, there you are, your options. So if you wanted glass in there, you don't like Ultim, let's swap that out. Dry threads. I haven't put anything on the O-rings or anything, so, and there it is with the glass. I think it's nice to have both options, but classy, isn't it? I believe anyway. So let's come back to the top. Have we got anyone? Are you all just drooling over it, or has no one got anything they want to say? I'm wondering, I like the Ultim tank, says Mark. Yeah, I like this. It's a bit different, isn't it? There was quite a bit of Ultim at one point, but that's kind of fallen away a bit. You can still see, what's going on. Just moisten that slightly. That's it. That fits lovely now when you just do that. And of course, Ultim, you'll do well to break that. Knock it over in the summer barbecue while you've had too many frothy bevies, and you'll still be all right. Just Josh, good evening to you. So I'm wondering, should I put a build in it? What? This is the this would be my setup probably. I would probably go. I would probably go for this one. I just think they vape nicely. That one, is that a top fill? No, it's not on this, but you can get them in top fill. Not with the special edition. None of these are top fill. They're all bottom fill. So that would be my selection. Put that one on there. Put that on there. So mine, whoops, would look like that. When the liquid is inside, you would see it better. Come off there again. Finish looks excellent, drip tip in particular. Yeah, the drip tip looks nice, doesn't it? I mean, again, because I use mine in mouth to lung mode, I'd probably swap it out for a DLC drip tip, such as, if you can see it, such as that one, which is what I've been using. That's why it's not in the other RTA. And you can see I've got a mouth to lung drip tip on there as well. Madison. Laurie, sorry I'm with family. I'll watch this later. Hugs to all. Hugs from Laurie. Lovely. Thank you, Laurie. Yeah, I think a lot of people will be with family, and I get that. So there's not going to be many people watching it. But maybe I'll put a build in now. If people watch it on the catch up, they can see how my preferred is. Now I like to use, so there's a kit that's additional, I know. Diplomat mouth to lung airpin kit for RDL. So, and in that kit, you get numerous, let's go on there, numerous pins, loads and loads and loads of all different. Now my favourite, I know, is the 1.3, so let's take that out. You can tell I'm serious about keeping it because I've booked an airpin kit out of stock as well. So let's see if I can find the 1.3 quite quickly. 1.8, 0.8, 1.6. It's going to be the last one, isn't it? You just know it. 1.2, 1.4, all around it. 1.7, 1.3. There you go. So put these back in the bag. I mean, this, you know, if you had two and you only had one airpin kit, you know, you're going to be able to do 1.3 and a 1.4, something like that. So it's not the end of the world. So I will take out, I'll leave that on the table. So in fact, let's take this one out now. So there you go. You can see the size of the hole. Let's hold them both up together. There's the difference. It's all in the end hole. So I'm going to put the 1.3 one in here. There you go. Now I'm ready to put a coil in. So I'm going to leave that in the box. So yeah, let's put a build in it, shall we? Have I got a build tab here? Maybe not. Since I've moved, go back and carry. Since I've moved, I can't find anything. I really can't. I've got boxes. I remember packing them like special favourite e-cigs and stuff like that, and some of them I've got like the storage unit, and they're there, and I'm like, I can't find what. I mean, the things I bought a new hammer because I couldn't find the hammer. You know, all sorts of things like that. So the problem is you can't move and then have like a month of no work and just, you know, getting everything, you know, meticulously right. Just doesn't happen. So bear with. I think I could put it on here, couldn't I? This is what is this? A Rover Plus mod. Hear that going in, can't you? So can I hold this and do it at the same time? Let's have a look. Hopefully. Right. Screwdriver. On the decks of these, you get a nice little side post. So makes life easy to build it. So see, out of camera shot. So all I've done, I've just opened the screws up. Coil, 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 coil. 28 plus 38, mouth to lung, 1 ohm coil, H of 8. There you go. So that's the coil I'll be I'll be using. The light's shiny on it. Whoops. 28/38 1 ohm coil. They're a 2.5mm ID internal diameter. So I want a 2.5mm rod. Which I can't find. Looks like I've got one missing, and that's the one missing. 15, 20, here it is. I think it's this one. So I have to read that in this light. Let's just have a look. Yeah, that's the one. Right, so 2.5mm rod, just put it on there. And what I normally like to do, as most of you all know, I usually nip that up. Try to do it so you can all see it. I get my finger and thumb and just pull that wire up and then push that down. So I end up with like a half and half, if that makes sense. It's just easier to, the coil goes in a lot easier. So in we go, in one side, in the other. That's it. Now we just tighten it down. So I tend to do one side first and go, try to see over the top. If my face gets in the way, let me know. Well, you can't, can you? Right, that doesn't look far out to me, so it's quite easy to, that wants to sit against the deck, and then once you got that there, just tighten it. You've got it roughly in the middle, hold it down, and then you can really power down both screws without causing a snarlage. It should tighten that up. I can hear my dinner being cooked. And then just straighten that up. That should be fine. Looks roughly in the middle, doesn't it? Push that over perhaps slightly. That will do. Get a pair of side cutters. Rustle, rustle. You can tell I'm well prepared. Not. So we'll pull that out and just lift that up slightly. Cut in at the side there. Same with this side. Otherwise, don't want it touching the bell cap. Come on. There you go. I'll leave those two over there, pick them up later. Right, let's see if we've got any hot spots, shall we? 14 watts, that'll do. Coil looks straight. Yeah, plenty of hot spots. There you go, that's burning nicely. Looking good. Just check the inside. There's a little hot spot. You might not be able to see it off camera. Down the bottom there. That's better. Right, now for the cotton. Now I use the 2.5mm cotton. That's this one. That one. But I still don't use the whole thickness. Sorry, scissors. Good job I've got everything in a bag, isn't it? Right, so let's just cut a length of that off. I can explain. I'll put that away later. So here's the cotton. I've just cut a strip off, and basically I don't use all that. Let's get off what I normally do. It's going to be about there, maybe even a bit more. So take that bit away, get rid of it. You get used to it in the end. You can kind of feel in your hands if it's about right. Let's give that a scrunch up one end. I think this is probably still a little thick. I can't make it that in there. No, that's not bad. That's not bad. Maybe just a fraction more than I wanted, but not much. So I'm just fanning a little bit out there. Yeah, that's all right. Then I cut it to the side of the base. Same with this side. Literally to the side of the base. I'll keep this bit. I'll explain why in a second. And little tweezers. This is like second nature to me because I've vaped this for so long now that you kind of get used to it, don't you? So then just tuck that inside like that, and tuck this one. Because it's an RDL, you get so much more area for wick, and I guess how you wick it will depend on how thick your juice is, you know, if you've got high VG. But what I tend to do is, if you look, I push it round to that way, it'll naturally fall one way than the other, and that way then I'll take this bit loosely. Don't want it too tight there, that's probably too much. Let's just have it more, I want it more open than that. So as long as I can fudge it in there. How did I know this wasn't going to go? I can do it on my own every single time, so that's too loose. Let's get another bit of cotton. Right, just cut another bit off. You can normally use the bit you've used, but if that makes sense. Right, let's just not wrap that up quite as tight. Right, here we go. Let's see, this one should work. So I want to just fill that void basically, so push that in there. Don't worry, I'm making it look hard. There you go. That's now in. I think let's just make sure. I'm having to lean over the table as well, which makes life a lot harder. Right, that should be in. And then just cut across the top like that. And do the same with the other side. So just one extra piece in the side. Let's move that over so it goes in easy. Shove that in with these, I think. No, I want it right at the end. I don't want that crunched up in the bottom. There you go. That's how I want it, like that. And then cut that one. Good. I made that first one look hard, and it really isn't. So, and then you can just fan this bit out here. Bring that bit, because we've pushed it all the way around, don't forget. So just fan that bit out as well. Get that in there. Right, let's put some juice on there. Some Latabaccaria Red Virginia. So I'll give that a good douse. No pressure doing it live, obviously. No pressure. Right, we'll leave the lid off that. So then you can just have a look, make sure everything is tucked in. Push it round a little bit, not too much. As long as that hole there is covered, you'll be fine. That's it. Push that in a little bit there. That's looking good. Right, now we'll fill up the top. I'm going to go with the Alton. At least you know when I do vape this, it's all in real time. So lay that on there. No trickery. I used to think with the reviews, how much trickery is going on here? You see all the cuts in the film. How many times, reviewers made something look easy, and they've probably struggled more than we thought. There you go, that's all in. Is that in together? Just take that off camera. Yep, that's good, and you can see it already. Right, I'll put that drip tip in there. Ooh, she's tight. There we are. Let's just wet that drip tip slightly. That's it, that's in there nicely. There you go. And that's going to be my setup like that. So we'll put that on here. I will have another mod coming for it. Some of you will know what that is. It's a side by side. So let's see what we've got. 12.8. 0.94 ohms, that will change in a minute. So I'll go with 13. Right, let's go back up to the face one and have a vape. No pressure. Let's have a vape. Gurgly a bit. I did douse it, didn't I? That'll be nice for me now all night, won't it? There you go, vaping nicely now. That first little bit had a bit of a, but on the second vape that cleared. What's been going on? What's been going on? Adrian, positive? Hang on, I'll scroll back. Is the what? Just Joss. Is the it looked like is the dick getting stocked? The DLC. I thought, hey, what's he put? Yes, it's in stock, Josh. It's on there now. Evening all, hope you're great. John McClintock, evening to you. John Dunn, the Director General, interviewed by Vic of Vaping with Vic. Anyone wish to hear the interview cancelled? Go to Vaping with Vic, Saturday's video. Well, there you go. Okay, thanks, Aidan. Wow, that new Balkan blend by Centenary consists of Greek Basma and Turkish Latakia, which is a mellower Latakia than Cyprian. Very nice. Yeah, exactly. 10 minutes. Thank you, Tina. Do you want to let Winston in? So I can hear him outside the door. Who wants to say hello to Winston? Come on in. Come on. Come up and see everyone. Here he is. Creepy. You don't like being left out, do you? No. Down you get. It's a good boy. No. Lovely Winston. Well, you're happy now. He likes his camera time, Winston. Lynn Smith, evening to you, Lynn. Nice to see you. Positive post looks like a short waiting to happen. Why was that? I was literally like leaning over doing it like this. So if it did look bad, I don't think it was. It's vaping beautifully. No shorts here. Captain experienced. I'll have a look later, Adrian, when I can see properly over the top of it. See how close I was to snatch and defeat from the jaws of victory. Yeah, you got away with that, Adrian. Yep, there you go. Could have been a scratch. Oh, right, could have been a scratch. I don't know. It looked all right to me, but I'll have a look properly later and I'll let you know. Do you know what? Whenever you got a fresh one, actually, tomorrow this will taste better than tonight. It's always the next day for me, and then after that next day, it's the decline. Yeah, Winston, good old Winston. He's getting bigger. He's a big lad. He is a big lad, and we had a situation. I don't know why. This new bungalow I'm in, someone just literally walked in the front door unannounced. It was like something off a cartoon. It's like his back legs were going like this, but he wasn't getting anywhere. And eventually, when he did get traction, I've never seen him hurtle down the hallway, and the bloke ran out, and as Winston thumped on the door. Never seen anything like it. But that's what he's here for. But he's just he's a lover, not a fighter. He's a lovely dog. Thank you, Daniel. I'm going to take it that the roses for Tina, not for Winston. Mark, is the DLC Monroe tip a good match on the DLC RTA? Have the brushed version. The Monroe would be. Yeah, I like it. I always get the Monroe and the Madison muddled up because they're similar, but one's longer. The Monroe is the taller one, isn't it? Tina uses that one. But yeah, I like the shorter. How often does Winston take you for a walk, Kevin Smith? He goes twice a day, but I have to say he walks off lead most of the time. I walk him on the lead on the road, then we get off the road, but he doesn't stray far from me. He's just always by my side, really. So there you go. If you've got no further questions, I can hear my tea being cooked. I thank everybody for popping in. I know it was a very last minute thing, and unprepared, but at least we've had a catch up, which is great. I've got another thing coming that I hinted on in the build of this, so I'll do another live. But I do want to do more Tuesdays. But I'd like someone on here with me. So any ideas? Unfortunately, I haven't heard from Rosie at all. I do sincerely hope she's all right. I have personally messaged her and I've had nothing back. So I hope she's well. And I used to like having Rosie on here, but time will tell on that one. So yeah, thanks for tuning in and good to have a catch up. Hopefully the sound and everything's all right. I think I've helped the lighting a bit now. On my test it was a bit poor, but hopefully that looks a little better tonight. I will get it better than this. I've only got temporary lighting up at the moment, so I hope it will be better. Thanks, Adrian. Great to see the gang again. Yeah, we need more of this, don't we? And we need more. And on the Guilty Party, in our little WhatsApp group, we need a little bit more chat and things going on in there. And I'm the world's worst, so please don't think I'm criticising you lot. I'm criticising myself more than anyone else. Yeah, I'm with that, Mark, definitely. So hopefully she does. I'll keep trying to message her. I'm not giving up. And more news later on. All right, then, folks, thanks for tuning in. Till next time, take care. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my little build, and glad it didn't go catastrophically wrong. All right, so for now, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.